we decided to make this kind of format. No sounds. They say no sounds. Is it really no sound? Okay, we need a check on that. Okay, so, no sound. All right.
We'll start
let
again.
me just try.
No, now.
Oh, really? We didn't actually hit it? Okay, so now oh my god, that's embarrassing. Okay, so let's see if we actually fixed it.
No sound.
Well, there's a delay. There's a delay. Maybe we should open it on our phone and check it out. If we have a sound, do we open
now
it?
it's good.
Now it's good. Okay, now it's good.
Turn.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, my mistake. I was supposed to turn on the mic when the credits stopped rolling, but I didn't do it, even though I heard the pressing of a button. You heard it too, right? Like, I thought I pressed it.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Yeah,
let's start again.
Let's start over. I guess we'll just start over.
Okay.
Okay, so who we are?
We are community managers for Hero Wars.
Exactly.
And I'm Tanya.
And I'm Bob. And let me explain one more time what kind of stream this is. We went live unannounced, as you can see, and that's because this is sort of a new type of format that we are trying. This is not going to be an informational stream per se, because we would like our players to have more access to it, and thus we also always announce it. And here we're just going to talk with our players, just answer questions. Yeah, because on our usual streams, we're kind of restricted. We are focused to bring you guys the news, so we don't really have an opportunity to read the chat all that much. Even though we do, we would like to do it more. And this is a stream where we are going to do just that. We're going to read the chat. We're going to answer, we'll try to answer as many questions as possible. So it's a great opportunity to go ahead and ask something you'd like to know in the chat. And meanwhile, we do have also sort of a sneak peek into a special event and other special things that are going to happen around Hero Wars' birthday, which is going to happen rather soon. Yeah, so...
And actually, tomorrow we'll have an Children of Prophecy. It's your chance to level up your Titans. I have their Soul Stones.
Yep, already tomorrow.
Yep, that's
yeah, a sneak peek into what we have tomorrow, but we also can tell you a little bit about what's going to happen on Hero Wars' birthday. By the way, how many years do you think we're going to celebrate this year? Tell us in the chat. We'll see if many of you will be correct. And yeah, so what do we know about what's going to happen? Like something we are already able to say now. What would that be?
Oh, let's read the chat first.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's go ahead.
Because we'll tell two questions. Don't read it.
Yeah, I guess we must correct that. Definitely.
No gift today. Okay, that's in the next stream. So no gift.
Yeah, no gifts today, guys.
There are on Facebook page.
Yeah, soon there's going to be a gift, by the way, posted both on Facebook page and Discord channel. It's connected to our promotional thing that we did for Hero Wars Central. Hi, Charles, if you're watching. So you will soon be able to get a gift from there. This stream has no gifts. We are here to communicate with you guys. So let's read some questions.
You're answering.
Yeah. So, okay, I've seen a question about how about a collect all button in the airship. Well, I guess you are referring to expeditions, so to collect all when they're all finished. Well, the thing is, unlike maybe things like in-game mail, you don't really have all that many things to click on to excuse adding a collect all button. We will still send your suggestion to the devs. They will think about it, so thank you for that. Let's see other things like new hero, no new pet. So, we do know right now that there is some ideas about new hero. They already exist, but there are no dates yet. The hero has been worked at. They're kind of thinking about what the hero will do, stuff like that.
Our the coming event birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Will be long term.
Yeah, they are mostly concentrated on making an event on birthday right now, so we don't really know.
It will be unique.
Yes.
You didn't complete.
Yeah, something you haven't seen before, definitely. It's gonna be real fun. So the theme about it is that Archdemon, or Archdemon, whatever you pronounce it.
Back.
Yeah, he's coming back from the dead, and he's gonna be a menace.
Not dead.
He's gonna be not dead, yes, and you will see the mischievous ways he'll try to ruin this event for you. Tell us more about birthday event. Well, coincidentally, I'm doing just that.
You can tell about the quiz.
Oh yeah, right, the quiz. So just like we had last year, there's gonna be a Strongford quiz in the game. You'll be able to earn different resources by answering questions there. So you can look forward to that. That's going to start the same time the event is going to start. We will be sharing more info about the date starting next week. For now, it's just stay tuned. Also, we are preparing a quiz of our own, sort of
trivia.
Yeah, our trivia, more likely. Yeah, which
it's similar to our winter.
Yes, exactly. If you've seen that, you can look forward to that as well. I hope you liked it back then. We'll try to make it even better this time. All right, so now we did that. Probably a hero that nerfs Sebastian. So I assume that you assume that this hero is going to counter Sebastian. I can say right now that for the plans that exist now, this hero is not aimed at countering or being good at versus Sebastian, which doesn't mean this hero won't be good, but it's not an intention here this time around. So I hope this kind of answers your question. All right, what do we have here? Just about whether it's going to be, I just don't see it.
Yep.
It's going to be. We honestly don't know when, because as Tanya said, our developers are working on event for the birthday, and it's kind of a huge stuff, so it occupies most of their time. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely will send them your feedback. Also, they're asking about more portal stones and ping boxes. It's not exactly a question, but we do know, and when we had a Q&A, we've already seen the questions about is there going to be something done about portal charges. So the answer back then was basically that our developers will work around the ways for you to get them occasionally, but probably not as something constant, not just increasing the number of portal charges. So there's that. Rework Dante, please. Oh, we can actually say a thing or two about reworks in general to just kind of shed the light on how it's how it's treated nowadays, basically.
Well, that will be definitely for Dante.
Yeah,
but maybe someday.
Maybe someday we'll get to him as well, but from what we know, Dante is not the next hero to be reworked. The plans are for different hero now. We can't disclose it yet, but as you can see, there are more and more reworks recently. We had Daredevil, and not long ago we had Leon. And so as you can see, developers do pay attention to older heroes and making them more viable. So yeah, I will not be surprised if someday Dante will be actually reworked. But he's, come on, he's a legendary hero already, no? Yeah. Okay, so...
Is the anniversary event going to be...
Well, it's going to be different, so...
Yeah, it's going to be different.
You will have a chance to compare.
Yep.
Definitely.
But we hope...
Will it be a week long? Yep, it's going to be a week long. We don't really have... We have like 3 days events, we have a week event, and this time around it's a big thing, basically, birthday, so yeah, a week-long event, definitely. When next event start? Well, maybe someone missed it, but Tanya has already announced that tomorrow, Friday, we are going to have an event for Titan Soulstones, actually. There will be an announcement on Facebook and in Discord, but the actual event is going to start shortly before that. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, hey guys, her microphone stops between she's talking. Well,
okay.
I think that's not Tanya just needs to speak up and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, sometimes this micro does not catch us if we are rather quiet. We are going to avoid that. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. So, do we have any other new questions here? I saw some repetitives about birthday event, about Sebastian. We already announced. Oh no, actually we didn't. Well, I can just say a few words about Sebastian.
Okay, if you want.
Yeah. So, Sebastian is nice. He's a very nice hero, and developers are tracking his win rate. Basically, they track all the win rates of the heroes that currently exist in the game, and they don't see any like huge, enormous numbers in his win rate. He's basically performing well, and well, that's pretty much summarizes their intention, or rather the lack of it, to nerf Sebastian, because they don't really see a necessity to nerf him just yet. We will see how he will play out with new heroes, with reworked heroes, because I mean he was added pretty recently as well. Well, comparatively. So we will have to see. For now, no plans to change Sebastian in any way. All right.
Phobos. I'm love. Well.
Will he? Yeah, we don't know yet, but again, he's an older hero, one of the oldest, and our developers do show tendency.
He was good back then.
Yeah, he used to be good, but like there's such thing as ever increasing strength of new heroes. That's the way it happens in all character-based games, especially online games. One day, old hero becomes rather relevant, and then maybe we buff him. That's how it works.
Get your team. There's no way.
There's no way for now. We were thinking about different ways we could implement that, but it's actually way more complicated than we thought. And that's why there's still no merchandise, available for sale. That might change someday. And we would love people to have those t-shirts, actually, because they are pretty cool. Yeah, we have cool character design. Like, we could make lots of cool t-shirts, but yeah, not for now. Sorry. We need more Boxy gift. Actually, we are closing to
next month.
Yeah, which is I kind of forgot. I'm ashamed, but it's 270,000 or 260. Okay. Anyway, we are closing on to another milestone for the Boxy gift. So subscribe to our channel.
She's preparing.
Yeah, she's preparing for you guys. Just need some more subscribers, and we'll, as usual, post some Boxy gifts. Yeah. Any plan for Singur and Ragnai release? So, Singur?
Like a new hero.
I thought it might be Sigurd. I thought, oh, right, it's from the lore.
Well, no.
Not for them specifically, no.
Oh, that. About that.
Yeah. We do know already that next hero is not gonna be, most likely not gonna be any of those. Any of those two.
Character.
Yeah, any of those already known characters. Yeah. Please, more rewards for Brazilian gamers. Well, I mean, we give out equal rewards for everyone. So I guess you might be actually surprised by the gift that we're going to make rather soon, actually, for the Hero Wars Central guide that you subscribe to. Probably, I hope so. So yeah, that's gonna be a gift then, not only for Brazilian gamers, for everyone. So you will get a chance to enjoy that. Yeah.
It's too strong for now.
Yeah, I mean, skins make heroes stronger. So releasing new car skin is not what our developers.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a good idea for the current state of the game. Car is pretty strong. So new skin is out of the question for now. Development beautiful. Congrats. Well, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Not much for a question, but I decided to read it anyway.
When will Titan?
To 130, right?
Yeah. Oh, maybe in the future. We don't know. So.
Yeah, we when we're saying that we don't really possess some information currently, it's because it's true. Like we would like to share as much as we can, but the development process is flexible, and people are dedicated to bring you an event for the birthday of Hero Wars. People are concentrated for that, so everything that concerns development after that is rather unclear right now. So we will give you more information when we have some. So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Look forward to that. Okay, please answer this. Will there be more rewards for VIP 11 to 15 players in daily rewards? Now it stops at VIP 10. We will send your suggestion to the developers, definitely. Of course, like we would like to send as many of those suggestions as you can, by the way, so make sure to send them in the chat. If we can comment on some of them, and on some of them we just don't really have much information to give you like a proper answer, like this, for example. But we are willing to like read those questions out loud and make our developers read them as well. So yeah, this kind of streams that we are planning on having in the future are great for you to send us our feedback. We also get it, but here it's like more concentrated. It's more interactive because we are answering some of your questions. So yeah, make sure to do that. That's what those streams are for. Yeah. Is there a bad luck chance for Titan spheres without spending emeralds? The chances are actually equal. Like with emeralds, you just open more basically, and as you know, as you probably might know, there is a certain protection for bad luck. But this kind of protection for bad luck does not diminish the chance of you getting a sphere from a random sphere which you didn't buy. Yeah, totem fragment. Yeah. So no, the short answer would be no. Yeah.
On the Earth area. Well, for now, yes.
Yeah.
Durable city character.
Yeah, definitely. Like this whole elemental theme is actually pretty cool. We have a pretty interesting lore, in my opinion. So maybe in the future this kind of theme will be resumed when it comes to creating new heroes. But as you know, for now it's just basically a flavor. It's not like exactly something that makes Andvari some sort of elemental advantage or anything. But we appreciate that you like those kind of touches in hero development. It's really nice for you to even point that out. So thanks. We'll let the devs know. Some adventures are harder than it looks. How about one little bonus to this game mode if you could give your last energy point to someone else if needed? That actually sounds pretty interesting to me. Yeah.
Yes.
A little bit of versatility makes for more diverse planning, more diverse strategies. That is nice. I will definitely send it to the devs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm afraid I will butcher your name if I read it out loud, so apologies for that. Yeah. The chat kind of stopped for a while. If you have any more questions, we'd like to answer them. Because I think we've shed all the light we could and talked about everything we wanted to about the upcoming event. All the additional information about this event is going to start. We're going to start posting it next week, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be like in advance, not like this stream. The stream is kind of sporadic.
We'll announce.
Definitely, we will announce everything, and this is just to talk to you guys, sort of a occasional stuff without a warning.
There are more questions.
Okay.
The corrupt look of champion are so cool in adventures, skins like that. Well,
they do look cool. They do look
cool, but unfortunately, that's exclusive in for bosses.
Yeah, it's kind of their thing. I think our developers would like to stay that way, at least for now. Yeah. So no hope for Ragnar and Sigurd. We didn't say that. There is hope. It's just that from what we know already, the next hero is not going to be a Ragnar or Sigurd. That's all we know for sure. But it doesn't mean that we are not going to actually go for it. So yeah, you can still hope for it, and we will hope for it with you as well. And if such information is going to be available to us, we will make it known, of course. So yeah. There is hope. First April funny skins this year. So I guess the what do we call them? Carnival skins, or I honestly forgot the name. But we do have those sets of skins that are released 1st April. I believe we're gonna have new skins this time around too. Like, I don't think it's going to change. If it's going to change, well, we will know closer to the actual date. But I think there's gonna be new skins. I think so, yeah. Any others? And just read some out loud. Oh, about Satori. Is Satori getting a new skin anytime soon? Not soon. Not anytime soon. Again, the new skins are basically added when they can boost hero's performance. That's one way of making a hero a little bit more viable. So, excuse me. Right now, our developers don't see the necessity to boost Satori's win rate, and thus there's not going to be a skin anytime around soon. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Yeah.
Question about new Titans. Well, there will be no Titans in the near future. You want?
Yeah, if you want them, I mean, let us know.
Yeah.
Maybe have ideas about like what kind of thing is going to be, because just adding new element doesn't actually do the job, because you need to like balance it out, how it interacts with other elements, because as you know, there is like this thing when one type of Titan defeats another and is better against or weaker against another type of Titans. And now they're all cycled in together. For example, like fire suffers from water Titans, and but is good against earth Titans. And if you add a new thing in this equation, it gets kind of confusing. So our developers don't want to tweak this sort of fragile balance anytime soon. Oh yeah, no new Titans soon. Definitely no. Yeah. We have a question about adventure number 10. We can't find optimal paths for number 10. Of every other adventure, there is room for error, but not for 10. I misstep and no fourth chest. As far as I know, on around the web, there are already plans from players that's been uploaded.
Yes.
One way or another, and I tried them all. We actually used a version of one of those plans when we were streaming it, actually.
Yes, but
yeah, it worked for us, so maybe you can find it online. We don't have opportunity to show it to you now, but I mean, players have already figured it out. I'm pretty sure you can find it, maybe even on our official pages. So yeah, that's about it. Wood Titans, Iron Titans. Well, I mean, it does sound a theme sounds good, but as I explained, it also needs to fit this, rock paper scissors theme. If you add new element to rock paper scissors, you need to really think through how it's going to work, what kind of element is going to be, how it's going to interact with others. For now, it's unclear, and thus, yeah, no new Titans for now. What type is the new hero? Healer, support, or DPS? Wow, that's actually
a good question.
a good question. I'm struggling to tell now, because our developers are still working, are still trying to figure out a position to fit for this hero. And thus, even though I know the current role of the hero, I don't think it's a good idea to announce it now, because it might change. Because the development of this hero is in the very early stages. Actually, they've just come up with a sort of visual theme. But yeah, I'm afraid if I'm going to announce something now and then it's going to change later, then it's going to ruin people's expectations. So it's safer not to. Yep. All right. Do you see something else here? Okay, I see a lot of things that kind of repeating themselves already. Maybe something new. What is this here? Kind of long question. Sorry, I'm trying to read it before I'm actually announce it, because you never know what you're gonna hit. Yeah.
There was a question about new pet, or new pets.
Okay.
Well, don't know about that, but there will.
Yeah.
But
I see. Yeah, again, the birthday event is a focus now, and so after it, we'll have more information about developers' plans. Right now, everything that is kind of concerns development of any other feature is delayed for the discussion because of the birthday event. Yeah. I just wanted to make a quick, fast announcement for everyone from Russia watching, because I see a lot of confused messages. So don't be confused now, I'm going to be speaking Russian for a really short time. Don't go anywhere. Привет, ребят, у нас уже был стрим для русских, у нас он остался в записи на канале. Если вы хотите послушать то же самое, что мы обсуждаем сейчас, он есть на нашем канале, найдите, посмотрите. Alright, I'm back to my English-speaking form, sorry about that. Yeah.
How about a special event where you can battle heroes against titans? Oh, we suppose it
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I mean, new game modes is definitely something that our team is willing to implement one day or another. And the only problem that I see right now is that you really have to think how you balance that, right? Because if you remember,
are huge.
Yeah, Titans are huge. Like the stats they have are like out of proportion to what heroes have. So it has to be something like when heroes battle Seymour in the last chapter, something like that. So who knows? Maybe it's going to find its way in the game one way or another. Because it does sound fun. Our developers will hear about this idea. Thank you. All right. What did you say? So, yeah, that was an announcement for those who are watching us from Russia. Since we share a YouTube channel, some people got confused as to why there's no Russian stream, so I had to make an announcement about that. And that's what I said. Yes. All right. Oh my! What do you think about coronavirus? Nasty stuff. Let's move on. Yeah, we would love to just chat, but this channel is not about us. It's about Hero Wars. So yeah, we will mostly react to, of course.
No coronavirus.
Yeah, thankfully. So we will mostly react to game-related questions. Yeah. Hero Wars is the best game I've ever played. I know this is not a question, but I've read it out loud because I wanted to. Thank you, Emma Smith. I hope I didn't butcher your name. All right.
Coming in the 3 day long.
Well,
a week.
Yeah, as we already said, a week long. So thank you for that question. Whew, wow. Okay, so that long question, I see it. I already saw it. I didn't have a chance to read it. I'm just gonna read it out loud. Why cannot be everybody a champion in League and the Cross Wars? Then the teams need to be full and not like now only 20 champions. Can you fix that? I do understand that all the players in the guild might want to participate in the guild wars. However, since you can't really forget about the competitive nature of this whole thing, not everyone in the guild can participate to the extent of their team, of their guild rather, actually winning. And by not letting everyone participate in the guild wars, we actually make the strategy that guildmasters can use more diverse, and that's what we're aiming to do. Like, it's very cool when a guildmaster actually has to think through as to who to send to battle. It's basically sort of like when you are deciding which heroes to use for your purposes, like in arena, in campaign. Those heroes can be different, and you always have a chance to become a champion. Right, it's not restricted, it's not really all that hard, so I don't think this element of the game is going to be changed. I don't think so. But again, as with everything else we discussed here, our developers will see the stream and they will get this kind of feedback in writing, so who knows. Well, wow, we covered a lot of ground, I think. That was pretty intense. I actually enjoyed it, and we actually said everything that we wanted to kind of discuss about the upcoming event. More information is going to start being posted next week. Stay tuned for that. Lots of stuff is going to happen on Hero Wars birthday. Hope you will enjoy it, and I think it's time for us to just say our bye-byes, and we'll see you guys in the game. Thank you for coming.
Yep.
All right.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.